Hey, friends and family. I just said Jasper's name, so he's wondering what's going on. Hi. Jess, say hi. Jess. Good boy. Alright. So, yes, I just blew my nose. It's a little sniffly here, and I'm going to tell you why. So, we have had a very stressful 24 hours. So, I'm in Eugene, Oregon. And right now there's a lot of fires all over the world. It's not just here. They're in California, they're in Russia, Australia, here, and other places. So last night, I was supposed to work today, and I work at a vet hospital, which I think I've told you guys, at an animal hospital for dogs and cats in a small town east of here. Yeah. And anyway, so last night there was this warning for fires and air quality and smoke and all that. And the sky was pretty smoky and I couldn't really see the hills across from where we live. And I wasn't sure if we were going to have to evacuate or not. Yes, this is as intense as it sounds. That's correct. I'm a lot more calm now than I was. Anyway, so all night I was pretty much up. So I think a lot of us, if we smell smoke in the house, we can't sleep. I smelled smoke in the house all night long because there was smoke coming into our house. Therefore, I was unable to sleep all night. Every time I would kind of wake up, I would smell smoke again, and I wasn't sure how close the fire was. I kept checking it on my phone to see how close. When I went to bed, it was 78 miles away to the east of us. When I got up at 6 this morning, or like I said, I never slept. When I finally got out of bed at like 6 this morning, and I checked it again to make sure that we didn't have to evacuate, the fires were 33 miles away. The sky is filled with smoke, so much so that the sun looks red. I was supposed to work today, but with all the smoke in the air, so on WeatherBug, it's an app, a weather app, and if you use it, you know how the air quality works on there. It was so bad, it was at 89, and it only goes up to 100. So, because I have cystic fibrosis, a lung condition that creates a lot of mucus and hard to breathe, I can't really go outside. And I have this guy, Jasper. Jasper, look at the camera. Say hi. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah, and where I work, it's actually towards the east. So I went outside this morning to take Jasper out, and pretty much immediately I was already coughing up soot. It's 1 o'clock here now, and there's still, and when the people I live with, they went outside today, and she said there was ash covering everything. For me, my fight or flights response kicked in, and I'm like, okay, I need to get the heck out of here now before we have to evacuate. They evacuated those towns 30 miles to the east of us. You know, there's no squirrels, there's no deer, there's no really birds around because there's smoke and ash in the air. Anyway, so I packed up my vest and I was packing some emergency things, and I thought, okay, I just need to go and leave, not because I was afraid about evacuation so much, but afraid that I can't be around smoke. My lungs react to smoke very quickly, and it's very rough. And as you all know, I'm off of antibiotics right now. I'm supposed to go to CF appointment next Wednesday. Yet again, it's in Portland, so going up there, I'm going to have to take this main freeway, and there's actually a fire along that freeway right now, so who knows if I'll actually be able to go up there next week. But I wanted to show you all, if I can, the ash in the air that's still floating around. The winds are pretty strong. Well, they're not that strong. They started another 15 fires overnight, which is how it got so much closer to us. But yeah, so I decided to not evacuate because one, I don't really have anywhere else to go right now. I'm like, oh, I'll drive to the ocean because it's like an hour west of here, but I don't know anybody there. So then I'd be sleeping in my car probably. And two, my car was covered in ash because I had to move it because they were going to have people over tonight. So I had to move the car. It was covered in ash. Just opening up the door, ashes flew in the car. Jasper didn't know what the heck was going on. He didn't want to go potty outside. He wanted to run away. And like I said, it smells like smoke in the whole house. So I have a HEPA filter already in my room. The people I live with, they have one, so they let me put it downstairs. And then I have another friend here who lives in the area, and she brought over her HEPA filter for me. So the safest thing for me to do is just kind of knuckle down and shut the doors to the rest of the house. And just stay down here and do my vest every few hours, do the percussion every few hours. Because here the air is filtered out and purified, unlike if I were to leave and drive, the filters in your car would get clogged really quickly from all of the smoke and ash floating around. So the best decision for me was to stay after my freak out. And not sleeping all night, your fight or flight is pretty high the next morning. So anytime you smell smoke in the house, you want to leave. But yeah, we stayed here. I had to call into work because I can't go outside. And at the vet clinic, we're still doing curbside because of COVID. So you're going out to get every single patient and opening up the doors. And I can't be around that right now. Luckily, they had an extra N95 mask here that if I leave my room, I wear it into the house because there's smoke in the house. So yeah, that's just kind of a quick update on the past less than 24 hours here. It's been a little stressful, a little crazy. I'm very grateful I have Jasper. He keeps me calm for the most part. And I'm glad that I have friends who have HEPA filters who are willing to loan them to me so I can stay inside and try to breathe the cleanest air that I can possibly get. And I will show you the ash outside if the camera will focus. We will see. You can see the trees with the wind. The sky was completely yellow before. It's a little less than that, and there's still ash floating around out there. Like I said, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just constant. So anyway, that's my little update on, let's see, what's the date today? September 8th, 2020. It's been quite the year. So anyway, I love you guys, and Mom, Dad, thanks for taking my calls this morning when I was not sure what to do or where I should be going. But I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. See you later.